Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We talking my boy Devin for sale, y'all. And the Spurs have just reached around the 24-25 game mark, 82 games in the season, so we're a little above a quarter of the season. So it's time to give out grades, man. And I gotta tell you, man, if one person has been shining on this team other than Keldon, it's been your boy Devin Vassell. I've been very impressed with his play.
You fat, I'm muscle.
Oh, look at my little Bill. He's a little Hercules. Show me muscle again. Oh, Hercules.
Seriously, he has really been showing signs that he has all-star potential. You know, it's hard to tell sometimes when players do really well on bad teams, but his skill set, his offensive sets kind of lend to his talent, and they're promising, man. And going through this season so far, any nugget I could hold on to get happy, I'm going to do it. And Vassell definitely has been one of those nuggets that you can kind of zoom in on as a fan and make yourself feel better about the tank and about the losing and everything that's been going on with the Spurs. Vassell has been, you know, definitely, you know, a bright spot for us, you know, averaging the 20 points per game, shooting 46% from the field, you know, averaging almost the 4 assists, you know, and whatnot, you know, doing his thing for this team down the stretch, doing this thing for this team, you know, in the mid-range, you know, from long distance, shooting 41%. He's showing signs that he is capable of being an all-star one day. You know, you have to be cautiously optimistic when you're dealing with players who thrive on, you know, bad teams. And, you know, we're at the bottom of the league, basically, going back and forth with the Rockets. So cautiously optimistic, but what makes me feel good about Vassell is the fact that the skills are there. It isn't the fact that he has the ball in his hands all the time that makes him great. It's the fact that he has the skill set, the mid-range, the long range, you know, the ability to finish at the cup, all those type of things that make him, you know, a potential all-star. Okay, before I get to the grade that I'm going to give him so far in this season, I want to talk about some things I feel like he can improve on. Looking at his stats, his rebounding numbers are a little low, given that his, you know, his defensive prowess, the fact that he has the size, the length. 4 rebounds are respectable, but I honestly feel like he can be, you know, almost on a DJ level as far as rebounding the basketball. 6 or 7 rebounds, I think is doable for Devin Vassell. So I really would like that number to get to at least around 6 by the end of the season. Also, another way he can improve is his steal numbers. His steal numbers are pretty low. I mean, well, not low, but they're pretty average, seeing that he has this length, you know, going with only 1 steal per game so far. It could easily, I feel like, be closer to 2. At the end of the day, man, I think he's playing pretty well, so I have to give him at least a B-, man. I can't really give him an A because, like I said before, he has a couple categories where he can play a little bit better, in my opinion. Also with the Spurs, you know, at the bottom of the league, you know, I don't think anyone really deserves an A at this point. But, man, I'm cautiously optimistic about this guy's future, man, so I had to give him that. All right, guys, let me know in the comment section if you agree with the grade. What grade would you give Devin Vassell at this point in the season? Thank you for kicking it with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.